Here at the Darren Semi Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between West Indies and Australia. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the days. Not sure why you'd bowl first here. Looking at that pitch, well, it's flat and the ball will come onto the bat nicely. The opening batters will be licking their lips at that decision.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Smacks that away through the gap. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 4 off it. Australia are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the media centre end. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. will have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Hussain from the pavilion end. Smith ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge, where's that going? The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Chance. That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. End of the over. One from it. Australia 16 for 2. Finds the fielder with that shot. No, terrible shot. West Indies has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Joseph has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Caught, and it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Warner, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. 11 runs added there. Australia 33 for 3. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Somehow the bowler's got to stop the rot. That's 12 from 2 now. And the batter really looking in the mood.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Couldn't get it through the field. Big edge, where's that going? That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Hussain from the pavilion end.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia 52 for 3. Shepherd coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. That'll be a dead ball.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Cuts that off well in the infield. Four runs added there. Australia with 56 for 3. Holder coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Everyone's gone up. Shepherd from the media centre end. Hope, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Shepherd pulls out, dead ball. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Edged. "11 runs added there. Australia are 78 for 3. Cornwall, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. And that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a confident appeal.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
Please welcome the new batsman at number 6 for Australia.
He's got their tail up.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Straight to the fielder. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
A few moves made in the field.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Can he get the 50? One to get for 50.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
David Warner making a long walk back to the pavilion, caught out for 55. Australia are now 112.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Brilliant diving stop. Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way to the boundary. West Indies with a massive shout. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With 4 of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Shepherd sees the end of the over. A superb one it was. No runs and a wicket to show for it as well.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Chase, the spinner, coming into the attack. Edge, amazing delivery. Chase with a huge appeal. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Chase over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Doesn't beat the infield. 5 runs in that over. Australia 122 for 7. Cornwall from the pavilion end. Chance. And gone. Brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Australia weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Chase has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but we'll be well pleased nevertheless. Going with spin now.
Into the attack for the West Indies.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Gone. Great reflexes. Out. What a screamer.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Chase to wrap up the innings. Couldn't get it through the field. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Cracking shot, bit too short, but it's been smoked over the leg side for 6.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything. Power and precision in that shot. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. West Indies, 14 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the media centre end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Got that away nicely.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit and it was really given the treatment.
Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there. 4 runs added there. West Indies are 18 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Dug that out well. Great shot through the gap.
timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. And another defensive shot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Hazelwood from the media centre end.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Australia kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown.
4 gone in the power play, and it's a healthy run rate at the moment, thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gaps, keeping them ahead so far.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. And gone. Caught in the slips. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
With that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Huge edge.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edged it. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Hope has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Zampa from the pavilion end. Needs to be on target.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Drilled that one away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Hope is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. West Indies are 90 for 1.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the media centre end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Got that away nicely.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Seven runs added there. West Indies are 97 for 1.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Marsh, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. No, terrible shot. Goes over the top with that shot. Straight to the fielder. Misses everything. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the media centre end. Perfectly timed. Trouble. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Drilled that one away.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Green shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Perfectly timed.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Great shot through the gap. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Abbott back into the attack.
Coming into the attack.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Doesn't beat the infield. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That's the over. West Indies are 128 for 1.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the media centre end. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, but straight to gully. There's a chance if it hits. Finds the edge. Hope staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Hope at last has to go. It's been a brilliant innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Please give them a warm welcome.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
8 runs added in that over. West Indies are 136 for 2. Green, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will the bowler respond?
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.